Trying to climb this with a GoPro in one hand is a bit of a challenge, but I made it up. Watch this. Right. Okay. Now then, I'm going to make my way down into those bottoms there. They're right, Diesel. Diesel. What are you doing? Get where I can get my foothold against these little saplings here. Now that down there looks like a good potential camping area. Let's go down there and take a look. Good camping area for winter time, not for summer. Okay, in the summer, all this floods in the spring and becomes nothing more than a mosquito swamp. There's some. That's a big cedar right there. Yeah. I think this would make an excellent camp spot right here. There's enough flat ground to pitch a tent. Got the mountain there going up. Nothing but woods going that direction for probably 10 miles that way before you hit a cross highway. And that direction, nothing but a lot of woods there too. And that direction right there, which is north, South Canadian River eventually. So, yep, I think this would make a good, very good camping spot. Got water there. And a little pasture there. Yeah, springtime where I'm at will be underwater. You can see from the lower limbs of that cedar how far up the creek is going. And literally about a quarter of a mile up there is where the fella was cutting wood, and said something was tossing rocks at him. And in the river bottoms of the South Canadian River, we've had several reports of Bigfoot sightings from that area. The closest one to me right now in those river bottoms was from about 15 years ago or so. A man was fixing a barbed wire fence in the river bottoms, and looking up noticed what he described as a very large reddish brown haired Bigfoot watching him as he worked, and he left pretty quick. Now this area, this right here, this is a good fishing hole here. I fished this several times. and you can catch a good mess of bluegill. All right, this part of this video is for Cornell. Shout out to my friend Cornell, who has the No Such Thing podcast up in Massachusetts. If you haven't checked him out, check out his YouTube channel, the No Such Thing podcast. He's got some interesting interviews and just hiking videos in general on there. But anyway, Cornell, I'm thinking sometime you come down here, this is a good place to camp and set up some observation. Set up a tent, ouch, right here, minus the briars, right in this area. Got a ridge to that side, creek there, hills all the way around us, and close to an area where in the past people have reportedly seen Sasquatch. This would be a good place to set up before the spring rains start. You sure don't have to walk far from camp to a fishing hole. And there's several good little small creek fishing holes like this that go all the way down. So and we can bring Diesel along for a guard dog. Ain't that right, Diesel? Diesel, what are you doing? Come here. Diesel likes to come with me when I go hiking, but once he gets out here, he gets literally distracted by everything. Let's see. Diesel. Diesel. Come here. I don't know if he'll get it if I throw it in the water. But we'll try. Here, go get it. What is it? What is it? Uh-oh. Tangled up in some briars. Go get the stick. Get the stick. Diesel's not a retriever. He does not like deep water. Let's see. Diesel, here you go. Get it. Oh, he made it. Right here. You got it. All right. Look at it. Yep. He doesn't like to get into deep water. Okay. So anyhow, potential camping area right here. And I kid you not, when the springtime hits and this blooms out, this is very thick. Ain't that right, Diesel?